Here we go, back again with another video, out and about video, and with some Wembley news to boot. Yes, as you can see, if you know the area, we are down here at the bottom of Grant's houses. Been for a run many a time that way. It's been years since I've been this way, and I'll probably get lost at some point. Touch wood, I shouldn't, as I'm from this neck of the woods, Easington colliery just around the corner. But yes, we're at Wembley next week, and there's still tickets available. And if you want to hear more about tickets available on general sale, check out the video later on when we join Mad at the studio. Otherwise, enjoy this out and about on this beautiful, fabulous, gorgeous day for a run. Yes, some people love the Londons, the Manchesters, the Birminghams, but I just love it here, out in the middle of nowhere. Look at the beautiful countryside that goes on for miles and miles, and the beach is over yonder, and we're going to head that way now. Haven't been this way for, oh God, I remember coming down here for a picnic with my grandparents years ago when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Do you know what it is? I don't particularly enjoy going to London. I'm only going because of the Sunderland factor at Wembley, but I love places like this, out and about. You're going to see a bird's eye view in a second now. What an absolutely gorgeous day. But obviously not a good day if you fell over there, really close to the edge. Look at that, you can see Crimdon down there, all the way to Hartlepool, goes on for miles and miles. But yes, that is a long way down. Years and years ago, the path used to be out there and used to walk along that way, but now it's been eroded, you know, just through decades of natural erosion. Now we're going to head along and try and find our way down to the beautiful sands down there. I mean, don't forget, we'll be checking in with Mad later on in the studio, but just look at the sights on this, absolutely amazing. Again, a fine example of nature taking its course, as you'll see, where the cliffs are going to be dropping in almost at the path, but the path used to be way out there before, way out there. Cliff, unsuitable access, no footpath, because the footpath used to be beyond that point, and as you can see, it's creeping in further and further. Look at that, is that climate change? That the polar ice caps melting? I've no idea, but someone out there can let me know exactly why. Over time it will come into the field in, I mean, talking maybe 20-30 years time, the cliffs will be, this path will be no longer here. All through the climate change, I would have thought. Climate change is the only thing I can think of at this moment in time. 2 mile done, it's off the edge. Oh, what a calm day, beautiful day. Oh, what a good day to go for a swim. I've been for a swim many a time in my younger days in them seas. Wasn't very nice, like, but we did it as kids, because kids are usually a little bit daft. But there we go. I don't understand why anybody would want to live in London or anywhere near Wembley, unless you were born there, of course. I mean, I take away that circumstance if you're born there, or unless you've got a job there as well and you work there. I can understand that completely when needs a must. But other than that, visiting the weekends, maybe go to see I don't know, a show, go and see the sights at London, maybe once every 5 years is probably enough for my stomach to take. I just love this. Each to the own, I've got nothing against people who want to live in London. It's their choice. End of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This is what I find absolutely stunning and beautiful. Peace and quiet and tranquility, where I can just go for a run. This is probably boring, yeah, but it's life in it. Yes, we're going to head down now towards the beach, down to the beautiful golden sands, as you can see in the distance. But Sunderland do go and play Wycombe on Saturday, and I have met my nephew in Peatley a few hours ago. I was going, you know, to do a little bit of a run around Peatley, and I met my nephew there and my mother. What's the chances of that? Just running through Peatley and I met my nephew Daniel. How you doing, lad?
Alright.
Were you out for a walk today? Lovely sunshine. Look a bit like a gangster there with that chain on and your hat and your black top on there. Are you excited for Wembley next week?
Yeah.
Are Sunderland going to win?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the score going to be?
3-2.
3-2 to Sunderland. Yeah. So we're definitely getting promoted to the Championship.
100%, yeah.
Who's going to score?
Stuart.
Stuart hat-trick?
Yeah, all goals, yeah.
Stuart hat-trick, absolutely amazing. So Daniel's YouTube channel, what's it called?
Danny Boy YT.
Danny Boy YT. What were you saying, Mother?
3-2 to Sunderland.
My mum says 3-2, she's a bit camera shy, she doesn't be on the camera. I don't know where I get this camera thing from anyway. But 3-2, Danny says, and 3-2, my mum says.
Not from me.
What's the Liverpool score going to be today?
3-2 to Liverpool.
Oh. Well, I thought that was a bit mad going down the pathway, the old pathway to the beach banks. There's a woman over there. She's sliding down on her bottom, going down the steep cliff banks with her two dogs. So yeah, I think everyone's mad around these parts, to be honest. Oh, we do what we do. And there's the sea, the wonderful sea on this beautiful day. I think you can go so far along there, you can end up going in to Castle Eden Dean. That way where I've shown you before, Castle Eden Dean. Dogs now starting to chase each other and bark at each other. Somebody's shouting at the top of the cliffs. It was peaceful and quiet, now it's all kicking off. Right, we're going to head along, back along hopefully. And I'm hoping to get up by those cliffs over there, back up to Easington. If I can't, I'm going to have to go around the rocks, we'll see what happens. Well, half an hour later, I couldn't manage to get out up by those rocks. I've had to come up a separate way. Now, I've never been this way before. Never been this way before. I do think at this moment in time, I'm kind of a little bit lost, yes, but it's the end of the day. You can only go west and come to a main road. So that's the easiest thing about living down by the beach. You walk away from the beach, you will come to a main road. Let's find it. Oh, I have to say, I'm absolutely sweating my bollocks off. Jesus Christ, look at all the midges. Can you see them midges? I don't know if you can. Oh, there's hundreds, thousands. Pwah. Midgie heaven. Ugh. Bloody midgie nightmare. Not worse than going through a run with midges everywhere. Right, we'll head over this sty. But it does say, oh, actually people haven't even bothered using the sty. It's going up on the bikes and all sorts. Good scramble area. We'll head up these steps. It's a long way to the top, a long way to the top. Just like Sunderland is a long way to the top yet. Will I ever see Sunderland back in the Premier League in my lifetime? That is what I'm actually thinking right now. You know, surely it has to be achievable in the next 3 to 4, 5 years. Because I would never dream of being in this situation 10 years ago. Woo! 4 mile done. And some hard hills done. This feels like the staircase to heaven. Hopefully it's not. Touch wood. But while I'm climbing up here and trying to find my way back to the main road, head over back to the studio with Mad, where he will give you up-to-date news on ticket sales for general sale. Right, over to Mad. I finally found the way to the top. Woo! Which way do I go? Do I go that way? Or do I go that way? We'll head that way. See you in the studio. Well, with Mad, not me. Because we're not the same person, you know. Regardless of what he says, we're not the same person. There's a deer overhead on the path. Can you see that? See where it goes. There's a deer. See how close I can get to it. It's obviously getting lost. There you go, it's heading off the other way. Across the path. Find a way back to the field. Oh, sorry. Has he finally shut up? Oh, I tell you what, he puts me to sleep, that bloke. I mean, he's running about all over the place, man. I tell you what, just go in the garden, do a bit of gardening. I'm going to go and do the lawn very shortly, so there. I'd rather do the lawn than go for a run. But thanks, Terry. Hope you get back safe and sound. It's your turn to make the tea. Anyway, so there's a Chris Waters tweet came out just recently to do with the tickets, to do with the Wembley tickets for Sunderland. I hope everyone for phase 1 and 2 now have their tickets. There are still limited tickets available. I have had a high volume of inquiries this week, so thank you to the fans I've spoken to and helped Sorry to those that I didn't get a chance to respond to. Please note I will have very limited access to social media over the weekend and will reply to most people on Monday. Chris Waters, the fan liaison officer, doing a fantastic job at the Stadium of Light. And also at 3 o'clock, the Chronicle did put out some kind of message on their Chronicle. Just say a bit further down, it just says to do with the fans, Sunderland fans being the second best, almost the best, but Sheffield Wednesday just eclipsed us. The Black Cats are beaten only by Sheffield Wednesday, who averaged just over 100 more on their travels. Sunderland's average for away fans are 2,343 throughout the whole of that season. Sheffield Wednesday, a fantastic job, 2,464. They are based more in the middle, so they can probably, yeah, exactly. But there we go. Anyway, it does say the Black Cats were given an extra 6,480 tickets on top of their initial 37,480, which is already close to selling out. Close to selling out, which means there is some still available. Some still available for general sale on Monday at 10 o'clock. If you want and desperate for a ticket for the Wembley game, get yourself on the Sunderland website way before 10 o'clock and wait in the queue. I don't know what time you're allowed to wait in the queue, but get yourself there early and try. If there's a few tickets left, good luck, good luck. I hope you get them. Happy days, yes, happy days. But remember, you know, just over a year ago, we did play at Wembley when we were, I think, if we were having fans at the ground, we were in the West Stand like we are now, like we were back in 73. And ever since then, we've lost. We've been in the East Stand. Well, is that coincidence? We don't know. We'll find out next week. But the team that did bring home the Papa John's trophy, and this is what they are doing up to now. Lee Burge was in goal. This is a good little article by James Copley from the Sunderland Echo, and a friend of mine. Lee Burge in goal, out of contract this summer. He's kicking about thereabouts, sort of. Maybe I think he's just on the substitutes bench, or maybe he's the third choice keeper, getting over hard palpitations. I hope he's okay. Max Power, right back, has gone to Wigan. He played right back for Sunderland in the Papa John's trophy. Callum McFadzean played as left back and is now at Wrexham. Wrexham owned by Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, 45 years of age, bought Wrexham. He wanted to purchase a club and he decided to go for Wrexham and he fell in love with Wrexham. So yes, Ryan Reynolds and Wrexham are in second place. Their final game in the conference is tomorrow, and if they beat Dagenham and Redbridge away and Stockport lose to Halifax at home, Wrexham will be automatically promoted to League 2. So good luck, Ryan Reynolds and all the Wrexham fans. But at this moment in time, they're in their playoffs semi-final. Tom Flanagan's at Shrewsbury. Luke O'Nien still plays for Sunderland and will be in the team, hopefully, touch wood, at the weekend. Ledbetter, yes, Grant Ledbetter's now retired. Josh Scowen plays for the opposition side. Yes, Josh Scowen, one of my favourite players of all time. I'm thirsty, just thinking about mowing the lawn. And then we've got Chris Maguire, who now plays at Lincoln. Aidan McGeady probably on the subs bench at the weekend. Lyndon Gooch will be starting. Charlie White plays for Wigan and is recovering well from his cardiac arrest. Again, we wish him all the best. So that's the team. Is there any of those players you would want back at Sunderland or want to keep for next season? To keep for next season, you know, I tell you what, Luke O'Nien, yes. Probably Lyndon Gooch, the way he's playing under Alex Neil, yes. Probably just the two players. Anybody else? Lee Burge, keep him? Probably not. Let him go, being a good lad. Max Power didn't want him back, but he's at the Championship. Well done with Wigan, Max Power. Well done getting promoted. No hard feelings. Tom Flanagan, nope, don't want him back. Ledbetter, happy retirement. Josh Scowen, stay at Wycombe. Well done. Chris Maguire, nope, not now. Aidan McGeady, one more season, possibly next season. I don't know. In League One, yes. Championship, I don't know, step too far. And Charlie White, I don't think Charlie White would come back to Sunderland, and he's at Wigan, so I wish him all the best for next season if he recovers. So there we go. There we go now. And all the FA Cup's on this afternoon. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you need a ticket for Wembley, people are selling them on different websites, on Facebook, on Twitter. I've seen tickets up for sale. People who've bought them who can't go, or people who've maybe bought the wrong seats, I don't know. So have a look around social media. You might snap up 1 or 2 on social media, but don't forget 10 o'clock Monday morning, you can get a ticket. If there's still some available, be early, don't be late. If you snooze, you lose. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you later for another video. Please take care. God bless me. God go with you. And I'm going to go for Liverpool, both teams to score and Liverpool to win. Good luck. See ya.